Welcome back, fans, to the IPC Ice Rink in Sioux City, Iowa. We just witnessed the Sioux City Metros beat the Blues in the Varsity game by a score of 4-2 with the help of an empty net goal with 2 seconds to go, so it was a very close game. This game will feature two teams that each have won only one game. If you read the preview of the scouting report that I put out earlier in the week, at that time the Sioux City Metros had a record of 1-3, just like the Blues. However, they played a game last night against Omaha, and let's just say it did not go well for them. They gave up 12 goals and lost the game by a score of 12-2. Now, I hope our players don't know that, because that might give them some kind of a false sense of security, because we don't know how that game transpired last night. But I think it's safe to say this team is probably not in the same category with Kansas City or even the Oak Leafs. So with that said, hopefully we'll have a great effort by the JV, and as they go for their second win in a row. Once again, Jake Larson is in goal for the Blues. And before we get started, you're going to hear me say something now that I rarely say over the course of the season, but that first game was officiated just wonderfully. I didn't have a single problem with anything that they called. They kept control of the game. It was a cleanly played game. There wasn't any dirty stuff going on. So from that standpoint, the officials, had a little bit of an easier time, but they did a really good job, and they should get some credit for it, because I'm sure at some point along the way you will hear me and Rich not being quite as kind to the officials. All right, we're ready to start. We got Patton, we got Covert, and I'm not sure who's over there on right wing. Can't see the number, but the puck is dropped. Sioux City controls, and the first time they touch the puck, they're going to send it all the way down. Patton is chasing after it, and he can't get to it before it crosses the line, so that will be an icing 12 seconds into the game against Sioux City. We have Patton, Covert, and now the puck is dropped, dumped around Sioux City net. Roseboro keeps it in. Roseboro, the hero of the overtime Sunday, when the Blues got their first win of the year on that overtime shootout win against the Oak Leafs. Now somebody that's put in against the boards over on the far side, and Sioux City controls. Whoa, man walks right in front of his own net with the puck, but he gets away with it, sends it down, and that's going to be another icing. Well, the puck has been in the Sioux City zone for the entirety of play, except for the 2 times that Sioux City got a stick on it and iced it. But there really haven't been any scoring opportunities yet. We have Liam Quinn. I saw Blue Beckwith preparing to play in this game, so we've got a couple of kids coming down. Decker, of course, he did play in the varsity game, but he's out there for the Blues JV right now. Here's a long shot from Arndt, is knocked down at the defense, and Chase DeYoung picks it up. We are without the services of Alex Blunk, as we mentioned earlier. He's homesick, so they had to bring down a defenseman or two to fill that void for the Blues. Now here is DeYoung, keeps it in at the point. Conrad, another player down for this game. And we've got a call, and it looks like we're going to have a roughing call going against, looks like a Sioux City player heading to the bench. That's number 77. That's Charlie Egdorf, who will get the game's first penalty for roughing, and the Blues will get the first opportunity for a power play, and it will include Quinn, DeYoung, Conrad, Decker, and Beckwith. Face off in the far dot to the left of the goaltender. Now it comes back to the point, sends it over to DeYoung, back again to the right point. There's a long shot. Oh, right and loose in front, and they scramble for it in front, and no one's able to get a stick on it, and the goaltender B.J. Sanderson in goal for Sioux City is able to make the save as the Blues register the first shot on goal in the game. Nobody wins that draw right away. It comes back to Beckwith. He turns at the near boards, drops it for DeYoung. He's going to move in. He sends it over on the right point. Here's moving in shot. They score! Conrad! Isaiah Conrad took a pass from DeYoung at the right point. He skated in about 20 feet and then fired probably through a screen of players, and it hit the top corner of the net behind goaltender Sanderson. And at the 13:10 mark of the first period, the Quad City Blues have taken a 1-0 lead on a power play goal from Isaiah Conrad. All right, we got a new line out there for the Blues. That's Kwok, Beckwith, and Corcoran, I believe. Corcoran forechecking in the zone, so is Kwok. Give a second assist on that power play goal to Blue Beckwith. Now the puck is dumped out of the zone, and this is Patrick Gannon dumping it in. He gets it to Corcoran. Corcoran loses it. Now they go for it again. It's up against the boards behind the net, and Sioux City brings it out. Beckwith's unable to hold it in, and Gannon gets a stick on it. Sends it back to Gannon. His pass for Beckwith gets away, and now we've got Josh Peters. And they send it all the way down. Sioux City controls in their own zone. Roseboro puts it in deep behind the net. That's 52. J.J. Hartman digging for it behind the net. So Conrad from DeYoung and Beckwith is the scoring play on that goal, and that, I believe, is counting the junior varsity goals. I think that's probably 3 goals for Conrad, so he's right up there with at the top of the heap for most goals. And we're going to have a penalty now against number 4. That's Gage Doppler's going to get, not sure what he called that, maybe an elbow penalty. And so Sioux City is going to get a power play opportunity to try and get the equalizer here with 11:43 to play in the first. Two minutes for interference. All right. Puck is kept in at the right point. Sent back in behind the net to Gannon. Gannon is put in hard behind the boards, but he's a big kid. He'll be all right. Here's back to the point. Now it's sent into the corner. And here is an attempt to get it out. Failed to do so. And now we have, can't tell who that is. That Quinn? Yeah, Quinn is one of the penalty killers. He had a momentary chance there, but it was covered up quickly, and he wasn't able to advance it any further. Now he gets it just outside the zone. It's going to be a delayed offside. Now they're back onside, so there's no whistle. And here is a clearing pass. It's picked up by Amorine. Amorine breaks to the middle, and he's finally surrounded by several of the... Amorine's still working for it on the penalty kill. And we've got a 1-on-2 coming back into the zone. Larson doesn't even have to make a move on that. And here's a long shot from the point. Now it's loose in front. Sioux City tries to get a stick on it. They've got 2 guys in the corner. Here's a shot through traffic. Another save. That one's knocked down at the defense. Larson made one save, and then the second one was deflected before it got to him. And Quinn is going to get it out of the zone. Not quite. Now it's dumped all the way down. There's 30 seconds left to play in the penalty. That was right on goal at clearing pass. So Sioux City backing. They'll have another rush at most to get going here on this power play. There's a man going to the side of trying to get around Roseboro. He's unable to do it. Here's a long shot from the point. Misses wide. Now Covert along the boards. is able to clear the zone, and it goes to 27 Decker. They're making changes now, so the Blues are a little bit short. Now Decker fights for it, and the St. Louis, or the Sioux City defenseman clears it safely to the corner. Now they battle for it along the half boards. There's Patton involved, and Decker. Puck is stopped by Roseboro before it can get out, and now Arndt picks it up. Arndt sends it along the near boards, tries to get it to Patton. Patton keeps it in. Now Corcoran tags up. Now they're back legally onside. Around to the near side half boards. Here's Corcoran, going to get in front, and his shot just misses the post. He's tied up right in front, and he just drew a roughing penalty against number 34 for Sioux City. That's Brody Herman. Was, as they say, giving Corcoran the business in front of the net, and it was right in front of the official who spotted it. So the Blues are going to go to the power play once again, see if they can add another goal, and looks like they're going to have some of those same kids that were successful on the first power play. We've got Quinn, Beckwith, DeYoung, Conrad. Now here's DeYoung, sends it to the corner, back to the point, back to Beckwith. Beckwith sends it across the far boards, but that's not going to be able to keep it in. That was not a great pass. Beckwith regains it now. He's at center ice. He sends one off the boards. It's going to get to to Conrad. Back to DeYoung. Having a little trouble getting going here on this power play, but now Quinn carries it in. He's bumped to the corner. They lose control, and it comes around to Conrad. Conrad to DeYoung. He stick handles past one, gets it back to DeYoung. He's going to try and get it into the corner, and it's cleared out. Haven't been as successful on this power play so far in terms of zone time. Now here is Decker. Decker's going to enter the zone along the left wing boards. Right. Now he's going to try and center it. And here's a puck is kept in by Conrad. They clear the zone, and now Quinn's going to go back in and forecheck. As Sioux City tries to kill off the remainder of this penalty. That's Hartman. Pokes at it. Amrine steals it. He crosses the line. He's 1-on-3. Now he's got some teammates coming to his help there. There's Kwok. Amrine sends a centering pass right across the front, but it's knocked down by the defense. 20 seconds left to go on the Blues power play. Here comes Sioux City. They've got big number 42 takes a shot. Larson makes the save. Puck behind the net. Time running down on this power play. This is Gannon. Gannon gets through one, but not through the other. Now here's a centering pass across. Are they going to get to it in time? Yes, they do. That's Roseboro. Roseboro fires a long shot. It's knocked down at the corner. Kwok over on the boards. Tries to get it, but it gets out to center ice to Roseboro. Big collision. They both go down at center ice. Puck is free along the near boards in the neutral zone. And here's a shot by Arndt. He's knocked down. He regains it in his own zone. Now he sends it out where it's picked up by number 33. That's Jake Posson. His shot is deflected up in the air into the near corner. Kwok gets to it first, sends it all the way down, but Sioux City's able to play it. And they try and come out of the zone. Here's a pass. Sent in deep. No icing on that play. 5:40 left in the first period. Here's a pass to the point that goes all the way down. There'll be no icing on that play. This is Amrine digging for it. And Hartman. Play is in the Sioux City zone. Hartman battles away. He's helped out by Covert. Covert cuts through the crease to try and get close to the puck, and now Doppler's going to go back and get it. He's got to be careful. They got 2 men in there, but get away with it and get out of the zone. And now here's Hartman, a shot, kind of a change of pace shot that looked like it might have fooled the goalie for a second, but he regained it. He made the play. Now here is a break for Sioux City. Peters spins his man around and relieves the pressure on that play, and that's going to go all the way down. It was deflected by a Sioux City player, so there's no icing. Now they take control again. Big check by Quinn in the offensive zone, and we're going to have a roughing penalty on Quinn. Coach Dobbs is not a fan of that call. And Liam Quinn is going to go to the box to sit for 2 minutes for roughing. It was kind of an awkward check, and looked like roughing was called to cover a multitude of potential sins. So once again, Sioux City will go to the power play with a chance to tie the game with 4:35 to play in the first. Blues have outshot Sioux City 5-2 at this point. Not a lot of really good scoring opportunities for either team outside of the Conrad goal. Now it's back to the left point. Conrad's out there killing the penalty. Sioux City tries to control along in front of the net. Here's a centering pass over to the left wing. Who can't do anything with it. Now it's back to the point. It's almost poked out of there by Conrad. Now instead here's a shot in front. It's deflected by Larson, and he's able to put the glove on it and stop play. They've killed off 23 seconds of this power play. Now we have Corcoran, we have Kwok, and a couple of others out there ready to kill the penalty. The draw comes back to the far point. Now a man's got a good chance coming in. Big save by Larson. Here's a centering pass in front. It's deflected behind the net. Now it's along the half boards. Now they battle for it behind the net. There's a man coming in front, gets around one, but not the other, and it's picked off. That looked like Kwok that was able to get a stick on it and dump it all the way down behind the net. Corcoran is back there, loses his edge, and he better get back into play there. Now Kwok does a nice job of slowing the rush, giving Corcoran a chance to get back into the play. And too many men on the ice, apparently, for the team with the power play. That's embarrassing. They already had one man advantage. Apparently they tried to get one more, and they got caught. So that will negate the last 50 seconds of the power play, or the penalty to Liam Quinn. I mean, he'll still have to stay in there, but the Blues are no longer shorthanded. They'll be 4-on-4 for 50 seconds, and then pending any further activity, the Blues should have a power play for a little more than a minute. All right, here's going to be a shot by Gannon. His shot kind of flutters to the side of the net. There's Thurlow over there battling, and now Beckwith gets it back to the point. There's going to be a drop pass back to DeYoung. DeYoung crosses over to the right wing boards, tries to feather one through to the middle, but it's picked off, and that's going to be an icing because the team's are at even strength. So with 22 seconds to go on the Quinn penalty and 1:32 left to go on the too many men penalty against Sioux City, we'll face the puck off to the right of goaltender B.J. Sanderson. Conrad out there for the Blues to take the draw. He loses the draw. It goes behind the net. Now 91 Patton is pulled down, but they rule that incidental. So Conrad gets it back to the left point. Here's a long shot feathered in. Conrad in front. He's knocked down. A couple players are taken down, and now we got a 1-on-3, now 1-on-2 as Patton hurries back to try and break up that rush by Sioux City, and he does so. And now the penalty is over, and Quinn is back on the ice. If they see him, they've got to, that was the right play. Quinn was behind the defense after coming out of the penalty box, but the defense alertly stopped that pass from getting through to Quinn. Now here comes DeYoung. DeYoung powers into the zone. He falls. Now Beckwith. Beckwith's going to cut to the middle. He's pulled down. And Sioux City's going to be able to ice the puck. Sends it all the way down. Played there by Jake Larson. And the Blues will have about 30 seconds on this power play, but a bad pass gives it right back to Sioux City, and they dump it back in. Good hit there by Josh Peters. Slows up the rush. Now he waits for his man to clear the zone. Number 18, that's McCune. He's one of their leading scorers so far this early part of the season. They battle for it along the boards. Now it's behind the net. And that's the end of the power play. Both teams at full and equal strength, and the puck has popped into the Blues bench. So we have a stoppage of play and a face-off. With 1:21 to play in the first period, the Blues lead at 1-0 on an early goal by Conrad. And the Blues own a narrow one-shot advantage in shots on goal, 5-4. All right. Got a new group out there for the Blues. It looks like Corcoran going to take the draw. Doppler is out there. There's the draw back to... Oh, Doppler got a skate on it, almost fooled his goaltender, but Larson stuck with it. Now here's Kwok chasing after it. Kwok's going to force them to play it before it can be iced. Now here's a pass by Corcoran. He's dumped in the corner. And there is... It appears that maybe the officials missed a penalty against one of our guys. There's a shot in front by... Let's see, that was Decker. Decker took the... No, Amrine. Amrine took the shot and then was dumped. Now here's a shot. That's going to be right on goal. And they battle for it in the Blues zone. Crowd still buzzing about what was apparently a missed call on a potential Blues penalty. Now they're going to get one for sure. And that one is a deserved call. Not sure. I think it was Doppler, maybe? We'll see who's skating to the box. Yeah, that's Gage Doppler, who dumped his man as they went for the puck behind Jake Larson and his net. And if they missed one a minute ago, they didn't miss that one. And the Blues are going to be shorthanded now with 28 seconds left in the first period. And the score remains 1-0. Now they're skating over to the bench, having a conversation with the Blues coaches, about which I don't know. I don't think they can retroactively call a penalty on something that happened a minute ago. Obviously the referee didn't see it. Perhaps the linesman did. I hope that's not what they're talking about. Kind of a lengthy conversation. Those are rarely good for the team they're talking to, but we'll see. And while they talk it over, the Mason City coach calls his team over. All I can say after almost one period, if Omaha beat this team by 10 goals last night, which apparently they did, Omaha must be pretty good, because this is not a bad group out here for Sioux City by any stretch. They're certainly not in the same class with Kansas City, but they're not terrible, that's for sure. And believe it or not, I think they're going to call a penalty on Amrine for the penalty that was missed. I've never seen that in 65 years of watching hockey. ever. So now the Blues are up against it. They're going to have, and Corcoran's going into the box too, so one of those must be a misconduct penalty, and Corcoran's going to serve the minor part, and then Amrine is going to have to serve an additional 10. There's a long shot. Hooking for Doppler. A kneeing penalty on. Oh, here we got a breakaway. Here's Quinn moving in. Shoots. He knew he had. I wondered at first why he didn't go in closer and deke the goaltender, but he was more alert than I was because he was watching the clock and he knew he had to shoot it from about 35 feet out to have any chance to get a goal because the period was just about to run out. Now, apparently, going back to those penalties, there was what appeared to be a pretty obvious kneeing penalty on Amrine that the referee did not see. Play went on for about 45 seconds, and then there was a penalty to number 4, Doppler. And then the linesman seemed to come over, talk to the official, and say, you really missed a bad one there. It was a kneeing penalty. So they came over to the bench and talked to the Blues coaches and said, we're going to assess that penalty to Amrine, number 17. And so you're going to be 2 men short. And obviously the coaches could not have been happy about it, but that's the way it is. And Corcoran has been dispatched to the box to serve the minor kneeing penalty because I think that carries an extra, they didn't announce it, but that carries an extra 10 minutes with it. So Amrine's going to have to sit for 12. Corcoran will come out in 2. So this is a big stretch of the game for the Blues. They're 2 men short for another minute and 32 seconds. And got to credit Liam Quinn there. I mean, he got a breakaway, and I was a little surprised to see him load up and take that shot from just outside. He was between the circles, but he was still about 35 or 40 feet out. And as he took the shot, the goalie made the save, and the buzzer went almost simultaneously. So he knew there was no time to go in and deke. So credit to Quinn for being alert and knowing what was going on in the game. He's still out there to try and kill this penalty with DeYoung and Isaiah Conrad. Big part of the game for the Blues. And DeYoung is able to send it all the way down. And now Sioux City will try and set up a 5-on-3 power play. That was really a bad break for the Blues that the official did not see that first penalty, because then they would have gotten 1 man. They would have been 1 man down. Here's a shot right in front. Tries to stuff it through. Can't do it. And the puck is picked up by the defense and cleared all the way down. Sanderson sticks the puck to his winger coming out of the zone. And now here they come back. They're really only 2-on-3. He's onside. This is number 51. That's Fuentes behind the net. Trying to get it in front. Good work. And it's going to go not quite out. It's kept in. Here's a long shot. Bounced along the ice, and Larson made the save. I've never seen that happen in all the years of watching hockey, where a penalty was assessed 40 seconds later because another official came over and informed the official about it, and they actually went and called the penalty. Here's the puck cleared out of the zone. And the Blues have killed all but 32 seconds of this penalty at this point. Here they come back into the zone. Peters trying to take his man far to the corner, which he does. Now they get it back out to 39. He can't hold it in. Puck is deflected all the way back into the zone. Sioux City has to go back and pick it up with 14 seconds left on the 2-man advantage. Here is a missed pass, and they ice the puck. You talk about capital sins. Icing the puck when you've got a 5-on-3 advantage, but that's exactly what Sioux City has done. And that is going to probably kill off the remainder of this 5-on-3 without any damage. And that's a big turning point in the game, I think, for the Blues, that they didn't give anything up here. Now here's a man coming back. There's a centering pass in front. All right, here is Clock. Clock one sends up for Gannon. Here's a stick above the shoulder. It's called because pass out of the zone was knocked down with a high stick by Sioux City. And since he was able to retain possession of the puck after he knocked it down, they blew the whistle. And that's going to come all the way down to the right of Sioux City goaltender B.J. Sanderson. Okay. Here's the draw. That's Decker that took the draw. Now they battle for it over in the far corners, now behind the net. Hartman chasing in after it. Clock is back there. Roseboro unable to keep it in. Now we've got a 3-on-1 coming for Sioux City. Here's a centering pass behind, and the shot is knocked down and deflected to the corner. That was a good chance for Sioux City, but their passing left something to be desired there. And here is Clock now along the boards. And Hartman is with him, and they're going for a line change. They've been out there for a while. So now we've got fresh legs on the ice for the Blues. And Arndt keeps it in, or fails to keep it in. Patton loses his stick. Regains it, and now here they come again. Here's Arndt, crosses the center line and dumps it in deep. Now he's going to go for a change. There's a back pass along the boards to the far side to Covert, tries to pick it up. It's knocked down. Patton tries to dig it, put it deeper, but is unable to do so. And the Blues have to go back and pick it up. This is DeYoung. DeYoung gets it to Covert. Covert's bumped in the corner by two Metros as they battle for it, trying to get, they got a man out in front in Patton if they could get it to him. And the puck is cleared all the way down, and that's going to get knocked away by DeYoung. Now Thurlow battles for it with Covert along the near side boards. Now here is DeYoung. Gets around one but not the other, and Sioux City regains. There's a long pass on the far side, misses connections. That's going to be an icing against Sioux City. Once again there, Lucas Peters had to look like he was skating fast for that, as hard as he could to avoid the icing call, and he made it look just good enough that the puck crossed the line and we got the call. Here's Quinn going to take the draw now in the offensive zone. Back to Gannon. Gannon lets one fly, and Sanderson had that one all the way, even though there was a screen of players in front of him. He made the stop. Good shot from the point by Gannon. The puck is dropped. They're going to have to do it again as the whistle blew before play was officially back underway. Now here is centering pass. It's picked up by Doppler. He threw one at the net but didn't get through. Now they battle for it along the near boards. It's put in deep. Here's a centering pass. Corcoran looked like he had a great opportunity there. He's got a shot right in front. Now he sends another one over to the other side. Throws another one at the net. And here comes Sioux City. They're 3-on-3 as they hustle back. Gannon pushes his man behind the net as Sioux City tries to set something up. Corcoran knocks it off of his stick, and it goes to Gannon. Gannon sets it back to Corcoran. He misses a check, and now the Blues come back 2-on-2. A pass to Conrad. Conrad gets around his man. He's going to move all the way in. Shot. Big save by Sanderson. A rebound in front to Quinn. Unable to get a stick on it. And now it comes back to Gannon. Gannon throws it in deep. And is picked up. Approaching the 10-minute mark remaining in the second period. The Blues still lead it 1-0. Gannon stops it inside the line, throws a shot, misses the net, and it's Hartman over there to pick it up and send it back in deep. Blues going for a change. Sioux City coming out of the zone. And puck is cleared back into the blue zone where it's picked up by Doppler. Doppler gets it to Hartman. Hartman along the boards. His pass for number 54, Alex Seedy, is just behind him. Here's a shot from the point. Deflected to the corner. Sioux City coming back. Good hustle by Roseboro, but they get through. They get past him anyway. And good follow up there. And the puck is finally picked up in the corner and dumped out of the zone by number 27, Noah Decker. Here they play at center ice. Roseboro has to wait till his teammate gets out, then he dumps it into the corner. There's a long shot from the point. Ooh, kind of got through the goaltender, but it was off the net, so no harm there. And here's another one played off the board. That's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be another icing against the Sioux City Metros. 8:27 to play in the second period. Your Blues won, Sioux City nothing. Looks like Dylan Colbert going to step in to take the draw against big number 77, Charlie Egdorf for Sioux City. Puck is controlled to the corner. Colbert puts his man in along the sideboards, but Sioux City gains control. Now behind the net, they battle for it. And Sioux City's able to get it out. We've got a one-on-one. Good work by Arndt. Arndt was kind of back there on an island, but he defended his position well and broke up that rush. But here's Sioux City controls the puck along the near boards. Off the shoulder of the defenseman and out of the zone, and now number 77, Egdorf's going to put it back in deep. Peters battling for it. Now Klock going to the corner, is unable to get it out. Here's a long shot through traffic. Deflected, and now here comes Klock. Klock puts it off the boards. He's way short of the line, and that was not an icing. They called it an icing, but that defenseman for Sioux City really slowed up and allowed that puck. He could have played that. Face off to the right of Jake Larson. Goes to DeYoung. DeYoung to Gannon. His attempted clearing pass now it's out of the zone, and they battle for it just outside the blue line. And now Quinn picks it up, tries to get around 20, crosses the line, and sends it in deep. Patton chasing in after it. Good speed. Now it's back to the defense. Comes over to DeYoung. DeYoung sends it back in front to Gannon. Gannon's going to carry it out of the zone, but loses it as he crosses the blue line. Sioux City brings it back in. A little loose in front of our net there right now. And finally, it's cleared out of the zone by Quinn. Now Quinn's going after it. If he can get to it, but he's beaten to the puck by the defense. He stays with it, and they battle for it along the boards. Here is now all right, now we got one man back, and he's going to be offside by a mile. The Sioux City forward was kind of helped into the zone by the defenseman, but they were both skating at full speed, so there was nothing he could do about it, and that put him offside by quite a bit. All right. Corcoran gets a stick on it and puts it deeper into center ice, and now they battle for it, and Beckwith and Doppler. Doppler Sends that out along the boards. Puck is kept in. Corcoran sends one dangerously back at his own goaltender, and Larson stops it, and the whistle blew. He dumped it to the corner, but the official ruled that he had stopped it and covered the puck. So now here's a face-off one by Sioux City. Goes back to number 42 on the point. He gets it in deep. There's a long shot in front. They battle for it right in front. Good work by the defense to cover up there. Larson made a nice save, and then they got it out of harm's way. Sioux City has been coming on in the last several minutes, as they did in the first game. Now they battle for it along the boards. That's Corcoran and Beckwith. And now the puck is cleared out, and that's going to go all the way down for icing. With 5:32 left in the second period. While we've got a minute, I'd like to say that some of these hockey players are not just hockey players. The other night, defenseman Dylan Arndt, number 18, was inducted into the Pleasant Valley High School, what do they call that? The National Honor Society. And a nice ceremony at the high school on Thursday night. So congratulations to Dylan. He can do more than stop pucks at the blue line, that's for sure. All right, now they're back in charge here. In action. Here's Covert, gets an opportunity. He puts one in front. It's deflected. Here's an opportunity for Lucas Peters. He tried to get a backhand off, but it was deflected. Now they battle for it at center ice. And here's a man offside. Number 10, Braden Ownby for Sioux City, anticipated that his teammate was going to dump that in and took a stride over the line, and then his buddy decided to carry it in and caught him offside. Nine shots on goal for the home team, Sioux City. 10 shots on goal for your Blues. And the referee is asking the wingers over on the far side not to encroach on the face-off, so they delayed it for a second. Now here we go. Puck is controlled back to Sioux City. There's a long shot, and boy, that has something on it. That was, I think, number 39, Gavin Bunce. He put some steam on that shot, but Jake Larson had it all the way. He caught it off his chest and then gloved it. Here is Lucas Peters. Sends one up to Covert. He can't hold the puck on his stick, but now we've got a break for the Blues over the line. You got Hartman or Titi in the middle. They couldn't get the puck to him. Arndt keeps the puck in. Now we have a one-on-one. There's a shot. There's a rebound in front. Got cleared out of there and out of danger. Now here's an interception of a pass, a shot, another save. Now he's going to go look for the wraparound opportunity. It's knocked off his stick. And Covert tries to get it out. He can't do it. Now he's going to send it out the far boards. That's not going to get out. It hits something along the corner. That should have really gone all the way out and must have deflected off something. Now Sioux City, number 18, is coming across the middle, trying to get into position. He's got a man in front. Puck is still in the zone. Shot. They battle for it behind the net. He tries to stuff it in the side. Number 18, that's McCune. Now he gets it back to the point, keeps it in the zone. Now he's going to move right down the middle with a shot. Missed the net. 3:33 to go in the second period. How about ice on the puck, boys? You've been in real trouble here for the last 45 seconds or so. Back to the high slot. A long shot is deflected to the corner. Puck is free in front. They score. Number 19. That looked like number 19, Zach Brannon. And I got to tell you, that one was a long time in coming, because it was one of those situations where we had a half a dozen chances to clear the zone and failed to do so, and it finally came back and bit us. And Sioux City has tied the game at 1 with 3:11 to go in the second period. How many times did we have a chance to clear the puck? And boy, sometimes I think we're just afraid to shoot it hard. If you ice it, you ice it. Get some new players out there. Now the puck is cleared out. Put in from center ice. That's going to be an icing call against Sioux City. Just over 3 minutes to play in the second period. Quinn's line is out there. Sioux City wins the draw, and they try and bring it out. Roseboro got buried along the point. Now we've got a possibility, but good back check by Quinn. Excellent back check by Quinn. Takes the puck away, and now he's got a head of steam up, and he starts to come down the right wing boards. He's going to try and get past one. He gets past one. If he can get to the middle and maintain the puck, here's Corcoran in the corner. Tries to send it around to the far boards, and the puck is cleared out, and the Blues are going to have to chase that down. Over to Gannon. Gannon's going to get it out of his zone. He's going to carry it in. Here's Corcoran. Tries to play it. He's dumped into the corner. Into the boards, rather. Clock gets a stick on it. Gets it in deep. But now the puck is cleared, and that's going to come out. And that's not going to go far enough for icing. And Roseboro hits his man. Here's a man in front, and he's sandwiched. And there is Beckwith behind the net. Well, the body's flying there. We got Corcoran over on the right side boards. He stays on sides. And now they caught him in a line change. But good back check by number 27, Noah Decker. Kept that from being a more dangerous situation for Sioux City. Here's the centering pass knocked down. Decker gets it. Now it's back in the Sioux City zone. Controlled by number 42. And we've got a whistle. And somebody's going to the penalty box. And that's going to be number 51, Trenton Fuentes. I didn't see the signal, and Rich isn't here to tell me what I didn't see. But it's a 2-minute minor. Comes with 1 minute and 15 seconds to play in the second period, and your game is tied at 1. Roughing, all right. Conrad keeps the puck in momentarily. Now we've got a 2-on-2 break as they try and kill the penalty. Now Beckwith picks up the loose puck, sends it ahead to Quinn. Quinn is caught up with it. He gets away from one man. Now he takes it to the far boards. Having a hard time getting somebody in good shooting position. Now here comes Sioux City. Good check on that play by Lucas Peters. There's a shot. He tried to go short side. Deflected by Larson and put up into the net behind the cage. And with 1:26 left on the Blues power play, Sioux City has the only shot on goal during the power play. There's the draw to Conrad. Conrad to Gannon. Gannon sends it ahead, but it's picked off at the defense and back to Conrad in the defensive zone. Not much going on this power play so far. We got 1 minute and 12 left. So let's see if we can get something going here. It comes to Conrad along the boards. He sends it over on the side to Quinn. I'm sorry, that's Beckwith, number 13. Beckwith, a nice back pass. Tries a centering pass, doesn't get through. Now here's a blind pass across the middle. Back to the point. There's a long pass, a long shot from the point rather, by Gannon. Right on goal, but Sanderson makes the save. And we've got 4 seconds left in the penalty, so we got just enough time for the drop of the puck, and if we're lucky, maybe one good shot before the period ends. It goes to the corner. Nobody's going to get a shot now. They misfire on their centering pass, and there's the buzzer. And the second period comes to a conclusion with Sioux City having just scored the tying goal about 4 minutes ago. And so at the end of 2 periods of play, Sioux City won, your Quad City Blues won. We will be back. This will be the one scrape that they do for the JV game. So it'll be about 12 to 15 minutes. We'll be back with the third period action. Until then, this is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, welcome back to the IBC Center in Sioux City. We are approaching the beginning of the third period of a JV game between the Blues and the home team Sioux City Metros. The game is tied at 1. A goal by Isaiah Conrad at the 3-minute mark, and then a goal late in the second period tied it when the Blues had multiple chances to clear the zone and were unable to do so. So we're tied at 1. And I was just checking some scores between periods, and if you think things can't get any worse, I checked the score today on the JV game between the Omaha Lancers and Fremont, and the final score was Fremont 0 and the Omaha Junior Lancers 19 to nothing. So Omaha is either really, really good, which I suspect is the case, and Fremont is suffering the pains of being a first-year franchise after being out of the league for a few years. So anyway, the Blues have a chance to win this game. They got to get a goal and hold the other team scoreless, and we are underway in the third period. 39 seconds left in the penalty. This is Beckwith into the zone. He gets around one man. He tries to bring it to the front, gets it back to the point. That was a long shot from the point. Deflected by Quinn over the net. Great deflection. Just missed the net. A shot, they score! Quinn didn't worry about the fact that his deflection didn't go in. He just went and picked it up, got out in front, and beat the goalie from about 12 feet to the goalie's left. And Liam Quinn has scored the go-ahead goal for the Blues just 25 seconds into the period. It is a power play goal. Not sure who will get the assist on that, but it doesn't really matter because on their 12th shot of the game, the Blues have scored their second goal and now lead it 2-1. Well, momentum seemed to have deserted the Blues there in the final part of the second period, but it's back on their side now with that power play goal. And they're getting ready to drop the puck. It's dropped, goes all the way back into the blue zone. Okay, Isaiah Conrad got the assist at 25 seconds. Here is a centering opportunity, or a outlet opportunity. Here's Quinn again. Now he looks, put one across the board. We're going to have a shot here from Gannon, but it's knocked down at the defense. Patrick Gannon had a good shot. Now here's a break for Sioux City. They get the shot. And a couple of nice saves by Steeritt. The defense really fell asleep on that particular rush for the Blues. And I'm sorry, I called him Steeritt. That, of course, was Larson. And he bailed us out big time on that. And now the Blues come back, and we're going to go for a line change. Puck is at center ice. It's dumped in. Now they got a man trapped inside the zone, so they have to pull back and go back to near their blue line to try and come again. And that's number 77. That's Egdorf. He's going to send one across the goal crease, but it goes wide. Corcoran tries to bat it out of the zone. He's unable to do so. Now he's got it, gets past him again, and here's a long shot. Knocked down, but not out. Sioux City keeps it in. We seem to be in one of those spells where we're having trouble getting the puck out of the zone. Here's Kwok. Tries to bounce it off the boards, but was unable to clear the zone. Now here's Lucas Peters controlling, gets it over his defense partner. That's Arndt. It was a dangerous pass right across, tried to feed it to his partner, but it was right in front of the net. And Kwok is going to put it in, and they're going to go for a change. And now Covert is on, bringing it to the corner. That's Thurlow. Number 42 controls behind his own net. Teedy trying to make his life miserable back there if he can. Puck has tried to keep it in, but he's knocked down with a Almost a cross check. Now here is Beckwith. Beckwith right down the middle, loses control before he gets a shot off. Now he takes it into the corner. They battle for it. Kept in, long shot, deflected to the corner by Sanderson. And Sioux City comes out of the zone. There's a good poke check by Roseboro. Roseboro coming in, he's 1-on-4. He's going to dump one at the net. It's a bouncer. Big Tex trying to enhance his scoring reputation there. He won the game for us on Sunday and took a little bit of an offensive gamble there to try and get something going here. Puck is kept in by Arndt. Sends it around to the near side boards. Hartman. Backhanded by Gannon. And that really seemed to handcuff the goaltender. I don't think he knows where it is. It's in his glove. But he kind of whirled around like he wasn't sure he had it, but he did. Somebody lost a twig. That was Hartman. And the Blues are going to, we're short a winger right now, and here comes number 17. That's Carter Amorine. Amorine saw quite a bit of this game from the penalty box when he picked up a kneeing penalty and a misconduct, so he was out for 12 minutes, but he's back now. And he goes into the corner. Backhands a pass behind the net, but it's picked up. And out of the zone comes Sioux City. They're coming down 2-on-1 now. Here's a lead pass ahead to number 20. Centering pass in front. Saved by Larson. Goes to the corner. Unable to get it out, and there's a one bouncing, and Larson decides to hold things up and get a stoppage in play. Sioux City has moved out to a 19-14 lead in shots on goal, but the important column is goals scored, and the Blues still lead that 2-1. Here's pass going all the way around. I think that's going to go all the way down for icing, and it does. I think that was Lucas Peters that attempted to clear the puck by sending it out along the far left wing boards over there, right wing boards, but got a little too much of it and went the length of the ice. So we'll face it off to the right of Larson with 10:27 to go in the third period, and the Blues leading 2-1. Here's the puck put into the corner. Doppler is put into the boards. Once again, we can't quite get it out at the blue line. Put behind the net, right in front. Good stop. Rebound. They score. They're going to look at this tape and realize that getting a puck out of the zone at the appropriate time is really something you're going to have to get better at. And on their 20th shot of the game, Sioux City has tied the game at 2. We now have just a few seconds more than 10 minutes to go in the third period. Larson made a nice stop on the first shot, but unfortunately, he couldn't control the rebound. That was Fuentes on the goal. And Jake Posson is the one who had the original shot that Larson stopped. And Fuentes is the one that was able to pick up the rebound. And there they score! Beckwith! I think that shot was deflected by a Sioux City defenseman. And just 21 seconds after the Blues had given up the lead, Beckwith, with what seemed like kind of a harmless shot from the half boards on the left side, hit something and popped over the shoulder and into the net, and the Blues have taken a 3-2 lead. So we get a reprieve there. big goal by Beckwith. Yeah, that's an unassisted goal for Beckwith, which probably is an indication that somebody from the team in white had the misfortune of having it bounce off of him. Maybe we'll look at it later and get a better look at it. But now they're back in action. They battle for it along the boards. Roseboro puts it into the corner. He's put down from behind. Now Teedy puts his man in. Beckwith chases it down. Sioux City controls in the corner. There's a big hit by Beckwith. There's a shot by Thurlow. Just missed. Arndt takes a hit and then kind of throws a forearm, but got away with it. And now Roseboro is back and gets that puck out of harm's way on the slot as the Blues come back. Headman that puck if you can. No, instead pass comes to Arndt. He's going to let one fly. Good shot. Oh, fluttered over his shoulder after it hit his glove, but it was off net by that time. Arndt going to try it. He knocks a man down. And the puck is intercepted. Here's a shot by Peters. Didn't get much on it, and it's taken away, and they come back the other way. Good work over there by the right defenseman. That's Thurlow, I believe. All right. Now here's Covert. Tries to get a shot on goal. Here's Corcoran, lets one go. And that shot is stopped by the goaltender, Sanderson. Well, you have to kind of feel bad for Sanderson because that third goal, there's nothing he can do about that. He's in position to make what he thinks is a kind of a harmless shot from along the boards, and it gets deflected up and over his shoulder. So, but they don't ask you how, they ask you how many. Is that right, Rich? All right, here's Corcoran along the boards. I'm sorry, that's Patton. That was an attempted check that misses. Patton, good back check. But we got a 3-on-2. Here's a shot, but misses everything, and the puck comes free right in the crease area. And there's Gannon, puts a man down who was taking a few liberties with Larson there as he was trying to control the puck. And I don't think Patrick's going to get away with that. He's going to go to the box, it looks like. And there's a player down for Sioux City. We'll see what they call the penalty. I think it's number 18, McCune, for Sioux City. Yeah, number 18 seems to be shaken up pretty badly, as he looked to be one of a couple of Metros that were right around the goal post and the crease, digging at the puck that Larson was trying to keep frozen in the crease. And big Patrick Gannon came in trying to protect his goaltender. Fortunately, it is just a 2-minute penalty against Gannon with 7:44. Now it looks like McCune is going to get some help to get up, and I think he's probably going to take a seat on the bench for a few minutes, but I would suspect he'll probably be back. Nice gesture there by Patton to go over and give him kind of a high five as he skates to the bench. And what is... oh, no, it's another one of these conferences at the penalty box. They may be calling that I don't know. That was 97 Conrad. Oh, and it looks like Gannon has been ejected from the game. So let's see if there are any further penalties. Obviously, that's a 2-minute minor and a game misconduct to Gannon. The Blues are going to have to really pull it together here to maintain this lead over the balance of the game, 7:44. And they're going to have to do it now without one of their most experienced defensemen, Patrick Gannon. They're still assessing how they're going to call this penalty. The linesman has skated back to the faceoff dot to the left of Jake Larson. Well, we knew that's where the faceoff was going to be. And they have assessed a 5-minute major. They've changed the call from a 2-minute minor to a 5-minute major. And that means the Blues are going to be shorthanded for 5 minutes. And if Sioux City should score a goal, they will continue to have to serve the penalty. They can score as many goals during this 5-minute major as they can, and the player will not be released from the penalty. I don't know who is in the box serving Gannon's misconduct or major, but he's done. And 5 minutes for roughing and a game misconduct. Puck is shot up into the net. That may preclude him from playing tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see about that. All right, here's the puck back to the right point. Long shot. This has got the crowd engaged now as they try and get the tying goal, and they're going to have a long time to try and do it. Here's a shot out in front. Larson stops it. Well, this will be a real test for the penalty killers, and it won't be just 4 of them. It'll be probably 7 or 8 or 9 different kids will get in to play on this penalty kill because it's going to last 5 minutes. All right. There's a long attempt clear, and it's successful. Down into the Sioux City zone. They race back to get it. Obviously, it's to their advantage to hurry because, here's Conrad trying to take a little time off the clock. And it's cleared back once again. Stopped by number 42. And the longer time that the Blues can keep them out of the zone, the better. But now you got to make sure that you don't give up anything else in the way of a penalty because that could be disastrous as well. Shots on goal, 22 for Sioux City, 17 for the Blues. We're under the 7-minute mark of the third period. Beckwith on the draw. Now here's a long pass into the corner. Beckwith out there trying to hurry the point man into a mistake, and he does so, and he gets it all the way down. Here's an interception by Beckwith. Beckwith has done it all for the Blues in this game. He has a goal, and he's done a really nice job on the penalty kill so far. Young sophomore from Moline High School doing a nice job. Now here comes Deck. Puck is off his stick. Now number 20. He's offside. And the Blues have killed off about 1:34 of this major. What do you think, Dean? Is that carry over to tomorrow then for Gannon? As far as a suspension? And an ejection. I mean, he was clearly ejected from the game. So we'll find out tomorrow or later tonight. Now here is Decker. Decker, weak backhand attempt, does not get it out. They keep it in, and now they just barely get it out. Yeah, that's a delayed offside. They tag up and they come back, so we can get a good opportunity to clear it, and we do. Oh, we had a chance there for Beckwith. He was on sides, but he couldn't quite catch up to the puck. He was behind the defense. They battle for it. Boys, you cannot take another penalty at this point. Here's number 37. Oh, 37 is dumped. Fans like that. Now here is number 9 coming in one-on-one. He's going to go to the backhand. And Larson makes a save. The puck is free. And it's cleared. And that's going to come all the way down with 2:25 to go on this major penalty. Sioux City coming back again. There's a long shot into the zone. Goes behind the net. Doppler's going to be the first one there. Tries to get it out. It's deflected nicely past the defense and out of the zone. Good play by Conrad. And now we're going to get a charging call on number 19. That is number 19, Zach Brannon's going to pick up a charging call. And that is going to negate the last all but 7 seconds of the penalty to Gannon. We'll be playing 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. That's a huge break for the Blues to get that equalizing penalty. Penalty killers really did a nice job during the first 3 minutes of that major. There was a little bit of action around the net, but most of it was to the side, and Larson had a good look at everything that was going on. So now playing 4-on-4. Quinn on the draw. Sent it out. Now here's number 77. That's Egdorf. Gets around. Now they're no longer shorthanded, so they can't ice the puck, but the puck comes out of the zone. Well, they can ice it, but of course that'll result in a faceoff. Here's a pass back to number 42. Here's a shot. They score! Quinn. Liam Quinn intercepted a pass and scored his second goal of the game. And what a big goal that is for the Blues to give them a 2-goal lead with just over 4 minutes to play. And Liam Quinn has just been extraordinary on these breakaway opportunities. And he just scored on another one. And now the Blues went from a dire situation of trying to protect a 1-goal lead and kill off a 5-minute major penalty to the point where now they've got a 2-goal lead. They're still playing 4-on-4. Uh-oh, here is a break by number 20. He tries to get it to the middle in front. Then Larson stops him. Great save by Jake Larson. We almost gave that goal right back. There are some mistakes being made just inside our blue line in terms of coverage. And here's a long shot. Goes to the side of the net. Here's a chance to ice it. It's not going to go deep enough for an icing. Corcoran on the forecheck. Here the puck is held free to Kwok. Kwok's going to dump it right in on goal. Sanderson sticks it to the corner. Good forecheck by Kwok there. As all the pressure is on Sioux City now as they send it down. That won't go deep enough for icing. And Chase DeYoung picks it up. He sends a long pass out to Beckwith. Beckwith fans on his passing attempt but regains it. Gets it out of the zone. And now he attempts to send one over to, that's number 39, Thurlow. They battle for it. Now we got a break, 2-on-1. This is Bauer. He sends a pass over. He's got a lot. Great save by Larson again. He got the shoulder up. Now they try and bring it out in front. And here is a clearing pass, and what a tremendous save by Jake Larson. Here is Roseboro. Gets it into the zone. He throws a long one at the net. Sanderson gets a glove on it and deflects it to the near side boards. And here's Quinn coming in again, looking for the Hattie. And the shaft of the stick makes the save on that one. All right, let's just play smart the rest of the game, boys. 2:15 to play, 2-goal lead. They battle for it along the boards. Here is Noah Decker, all by himself. He's covered by 3 or 4 guys. Gets it in deep though, and is knocked down to the ice. And that's going to be another penalty on interference against the Metros. Interference against the Metros player, and with less than 2 minutes to go, and the Blues owning a 2-goal lead, they're going to have a manpower advantage for most of the rest of this game unless they score quickly. Well, Quinn's out there again, so they may score quickly. Now here's a shot back to DeYoung. DeYoung puts it into the corner, back to DeYoung. He can't handle it at the blue line and has to go back and get it. Sends it over to Lucas. No, I thought he was going to send it to Lucas Peters. But instead, he gets that out along the sideboards, and they successfully get it out of the zone. This is Lucas Peters. Brings it around the net. Now he sends it back along the half boards. Here's a slap shot. Its rebound is loose in front. Decker is after it. Here's a centering pass. It's deflected by Quinn. He's going to get another shot in close. It's deflected to the boards. Minute and 15 to go in this game. Now Quinn sends it back to long shot and a save by Sanderson. Well, nobody can say that Liam Quinn wasn't going after that hat trick with everything he had. He had a couple of good chances, and it looked like his teammates were trying to help him along the way there. But we've got 1:05 left to play in the game. And your Quad City Blues lead this game by a score of 4-2. Covert, Patton, and Corcoran. Back from Corcoran to Arndt. He lets one go. It's deflected in front. Now Arndt's going to get another shot. Here's a rebound in front. Corcoran got a stick on it. Tipped it wide. And with less than a minute to go, Isaiah Conrad is back there on defense. He picks it up. He's going to take it out of the zone. Picked up at the blue line. Patton takes a swung at it. Number 33 goes into the zone for nice save by Larson. Oh, here is a pass intercepted. We're going to get a shot here. And Larson makes another good save. I'll tell you what, you'd be hard-pressed to decide between Liam Quinn and Jake Larson as to the most valuable player for this game. And there have been several others. Beckwith has played well. Conrad has played well. A lot of kids have played well in this game. And with 26 seconds left, it looks like they're in pretty good shape. Now, they take a shot at the open net, and they miss. So that'll be an icing against the Blues. There's 22.2 seconds to go. All these guys will have big eyes now that they see that wide open 4x6 at the other end of the net. Just play defense, boys. Here's the draw. Off to the sideboards. Here's Clock. Gets it out of the zone. Here's Quinn. Throws one at the empty net. Missed it by quite a bit. We got less than 10 seconds to go. Hartman out there. I don't think Quinn's going to get another shot at the empty net, but it's not going to matter. Oh, he hit the goal post! In the last second of the game, Quinn, from an impossible angle, hit the goal post. He didn't get the goal, the hat trick goal, but the big news is the Quad City Blues JV team has won their second straight game by a score today of 4-2 over the Metros. They improved their record to 2-3 on the season. They came back from some adversity after giving up a lead. They got 2 goals in the third period to win the game 4-2. So until tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock when the Varsity will try again, this is Greg Corcoran along with Dean Patton. Thanks for watching the game today. If you have any comments, send them along to us on the screen. And until tomorrow morning, this is Quad City Blues Hockey. That draw right away. It comes back to Beckwith. He turns at the near boards, drops it for DeYoung. He's going to move in. He sends it over on the right point. Here's moving in shot. They score! Conrad! Isaiah Conrad gets it back to the point. That was a long shot from the point. Deflected by Quinn over the net. Great deflection. Just missed the net. They shot. They score! Quinn didn't worry about the fact that his deflection didn't go. And Jake Posson is the one who had the original shot that Larson stopped. And Fuentes is the one that was able to pick up the rebound. And they score! Beckwith! I think that shot was deflected by a zone. But they can ice it, but of course that'll result in a faceoff. Here's a pass back to number 42. Here's a shot. They score!